Imagine what it would do to the political dialogue all over the U.S. if we flipped a Wyoming Senate seat with a real progressive. If we can do this, we can do anything. I've spent my adult life building sustainable, economically accessible systems with grassroots groups on the ground, and now I'm ready to level up, all the way to the U.S. Senate. I'm a product of small-town America. One of the things I love about Wyoming is that we are a string of small towns connected by some of the most beautiful public lands in the U.S. I've fought for vibrant local economies in rural Missouri as an organizer for economic and climate justice through public banking in California, and across the country as the director of Commonomics USA. I've worked for climate education for years, walking the talk by building my own low-carbon home and traveling by train rather than air all over the country doing climate education and organizing. My book, Together Resilient, has a whole chapter on legal and economic reform that outlined a Green New Deal 2 years before that phrase sprung into public consciousness. And I was just named a 2019 Wyoming Climate Champion finalist. My work as an activist, intentional community organizer, and nonprofit staffer means I listen for a living, create policy as a pastime, and consistently reach for understanding real people's real needs and acting on them. My first big march for human rights was joining 1 million people in 1993 in Washington, D.C. at the first big LGB rights march. And I've been in the streets, at the mic, and in countless organizing meetings for human rights ever since. At home in Laramie, I've taken on the county commission and sheriff's department on police violence issues, organized support for Standing Rock, and been a key player in our budding democratic socialist movement here, bringing together activists from around the state. I'm ready to take on fossil fuel and big pharma money in DC because the planet can't wait and my kids can't afford another 6 years of denial and lies. I am ready to fight for Medicare for all, protect our rights to protest, have an abortion, and have clean air and water. I will fight against racism, transphobia, homophobia, and against all kinds of walls. Most of all, I will fight against corporate power abuse and for working class and poor people everywhere. We don't just have to give Wyoming's Senate seat to the Republican du jour. We don't have to just let them sell off public lands to the highest bidder and foster hate and fear. We are coming together in a powerful movement for solidarity. I will be a senator for you and with you. Learn more and join our movement at yanaforwyo.com.